Hello Powderhorn Mountain community. I'm just recording this quick tutorial just to show you how to properly register for fiber optic internet services that it's coming to our community, that's going to be provided by Skyline SkyBest. As you all know, at this moment the main road of Powderhorn Mountain Road is already equipped with the fiber optic, and now what's happening, Skyline SkyBest is the one who's gonna be responsible for taking fiber optic to each household. So the work that has been done was done by Blue Ridge Energy, and now it's all up to Skyline SkyBest. After my several conversations with a few project managers from Skyline SkyBest, I determined that they encourage everyone to sign up for the services, because this is the way that they determine who takes priority in installing all the equipment and when the work can be done. So the more of the interest that they're gonna have from the area, the better it is. So it is very important for us as a community to make sure that everybody pre-register for the service, so they know that there is a lot of people interested from specific areas, and they can put priority into that. So I will show you simple steps how to do it. It's really quick, it's not complicated. There is a little glitch in the system. I want to explain that on the beginning, that when some people did register, it didn't really work because they used you know, the address that was embedded in the system. But I will show you that in quick steps, so don't worry about it. So first step you have to do is go to fiber.skybest.com, as you see here, right? And you go there, and you're gonna be prompted to the site. It says Skyline SkyBest, and then see fiber internet is available for you, and we have to put our address. Don't put my address. I'm putting my address here as an example, but you have to put your address. So at this case, my address is 171. My zip, oh sorry about that, zip code 28618, and we're gonna hit lookup. So you will be prompted to the area where you're gonna have some of the addresses. You know, like in my case it's 5. You may have 3, you may have 2, you may have 1, or you may have even 7. It depends on the address that you are at. The very important thing is, do not choose any of these. You're gonna have to choose this option that says here, right? Unable to find your address, please submit it here. So we're gonna click this link, but before we do that, I want to show you what happens if you choose any of the addresses that are listed here. So let's say I'm gonna choose the first one, which is also a truth because it's exactly legit address. So I click that and it shows my address. I hit submit your request, and it gives me a form to fill out, asking me for first name, last name, my address, so on and so forth. And let's say we can start filling out all this information. Say Greg, do Majewski, right? And then I'm going to the option of the street, and I cannot make any changes, nothing. I go to city, I cannot make any changes, and the state says no. Okay, but because it recognized my street address, city, zip, let's say you want to fill out all the information. So is your mailing address different? No, we can share my email address, my phone number. You're gonna of course put your phone number and your email address. The next question, who is your current internet provider? Doesn't really matter, guys. This is very you can put other, you can put whatever you want. This option doesn't really matter. Next option that you have to fill out is who is your current TV provider. Doesn't matter. Pick whatever you want. Makes no difference. Now the speeds. They want you to test the speed. Forget about it. You don't have to test. Just put something here, any number. I put 10. You can put 10, you can put 8, whatever you want. Here on this test about the upload test, put 5, 10, whatever you want. It makes no difference at all. How did you hear about us? It doesn't make a difference. Whatever, there is options. Choose whatever you want. You don't have to just leave a generic. Question, comments, no questions, no comments. And you have to click I'm not a robot. Hit submit. If you might be prompted here at this point to choose some pictures, just choose the pictures and then hit submit. When we are submitting, you see it's taking me back to the area where it says there was a problem with your submission, errors are marked below, and it says state no. And this is the glitch that I was referring to in the system. Many times people would think some people were able to submit it, but the errors occur and their submission wasn't really recognized. So this is very, very important. You cannot really submit it doing that way. So let's go back and I will show you what is the proper way of submitting it. Okay, we go back and we're gonna put street number, zip code, and we're gonna hit look up. And I'm sorry, something didn't work. Okay, and I'm here again for all these options. I have 5 options, and again you guys can have 3, 2, 1, or maybe whatever the number is. Do not choose any of this at all. Do not choose any of these. Click here. Okay, and then fill out your information. Okay, see, now we have option to choose the state. You can fill every single field can be filled in. Now phone number, this, and again these are the things that you can fill out, but you don't have to. Just choose whatever. Speed, again I do 10 here and I do 5 here. Make no difference. How did you hear about us? No difference. Not a robot. We choose the motorcycles, not a robot, and I hit submit. And now you will see that this is how your submissions should finish. Okay, thank you for submitting your interest in SkyBest. And if that's correct, you should receive the email to your email address that you inputted in that form that you submitted for the Skyline SkyBest. So this is very important to do, guys, because that's the only indication that Skyline SkyBest has to bring us into the the front line of the interest for the fiber optic, because this is how they determine how many people are interested from the specific area of the communities, or how many people are interested in the service. So the more they see it, the faster they will get on it. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna post it on YouTube and share it within the community. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any trouble with submitting it. But again, that's pretty important that we do it, and yeah, let me know if there is anything I can do. Thank you, guys. Good night.